So, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Moto Nerd. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded. I've been sick for the last 1 month. Yeah, I got the flu this weekend, and I don't know, I've been getting constant colds like every weekend in the last 1 month. So, that has led to some delay. I'm not getting much time to ride my bike during the weekdays, and during the weekends, I've been sick. So, just a quick video. I just wanted to cover the PDI part of the bike. So, when we purchase a bike, before we make the full payment, we usually do a PDI, which is like a full checkup of the bike before you make the full payment. We do that just to check whether the bike that we get from the factory, when it reaches the showroom, there's no damages or any such uh, any such shortcomings in the bike before you make the payment, right? Because you're paying a good amount of money, you need to at least do some amount of check before you make the full payment. So the first two things, the major things that you need to check. So in Honda Hness 350, if you move the handlebar to the left, you see the chassis number over here, and somewhere below you will also have the sticker. So that will give you the manufacturing date of the bike. Okay, so and the batch number, and like in what lot it was manufactured, all those details you get that. If you're not able to interpret the chassis number, you can always Google up and figure out what's the manufacturing date. Okay, the second manufacturing date that you need to check is for the both the tires. Okay, so you'll get to see, yeah, this is the one. So there are like four numbers here, 0826, right? That means this tire was manufactured on the 8th week of 2026. So you need to make sure your tire is close to the manufacturing date of your bike or the date of your purchase. So that is the second thing that you need to check. Okay, I know the bike is a little dirty now. It gets very dirty during the monsoon, especially this area. Yeah, there's a lot of mud splash over here. Okay, so yeah, after that, what you can do is just go through all the parts of your bike, the external metal components and the fiber components, to make sure there are no scratches or any such dents anywhere. Okay, so when they are getting your bike to the showroom, it might happen that during the transit some parts might get damaged or scratched, right? So make sure there's no major scratches or any dents anywhere. Okay, especially on the metal parts, and around the engine, the side panel, your fenders. Make sure everything is all right, and even your exhaust. Okay, and also check the underbelly of your uh, bike to make sure nothing has hit that part as well. Okay, also check for some rusting because there are a lot of metal parts on this bike. Even the under part of your fenders and all, just move your hand through it to check whether there's no rusting as such. Okay, so that's the other thing that you can check. Yeah, coming to the next part, there are a few more things that you need to check. One is the brake oil. Make sure you have good amount of brake oil and it's not in a weird color. Then check the engine oil. Okay, it's on this side, so you can remove this and check how much engine oil you have in your bike. You can come to your chain. So put your bike on the center stand and check the condition of your chain. Okay, it should be in good condition. There should be no rusting as such. Okay, and what you can do is just move your rear wheel and just check the entire chain. Okay, also check whether it's lubed or not properly. So that is important. Okay, check your shock absorbers and the setting of the shock absorber, whether it's the same on both sides. So make sure all those things are covered, the physical parts. Once that is done, you can move on to the electronics. You can yeah, what you can do is you can start your bike, check whether all your things are working. So this is not working right now because I'm connected to the Bluetooth. So if you are connected to the Bluetooth, you have to use this button over here to move, to navigate basically. Okay, if you're not connected to the Bluetooth, these buttons work properly. And if you long press this button, the traction control goes off, and if you press it again, it will come back on. So make sure all those things are working. Make sure your lights are working, indicators, and the hazard light, whether those things are working fine. And then what you can do is you can just start the engine and see whether it's starting or not on neutral. Okay, so it does start on the, and yeah, also check, maybe you can move the side stand up and down to check whether the side stand indicate sensor is working or not. If it's down, you'll get a symbol over here. Okay, so that is on the basic electronics that you have to check. Then just start the engine and see whether your bike is running fine or not. The sound that the engine is making initially, it revs harder for during cold start, and then it will die down a bit after a minute or two. Okay, so this bike takes some time for a cold start. So yeah, give it that time every time you do a cold start. Okay, so yeah, one more thing I wanted to cover. This is one thing that I did not check, and all the things that I'm saying right now is are the things that I checked. There might be a few more things that I could not check, and yeah, also check your brake pads. You can come at an angle and check it. So your brake pads, they usually are close to your uh, the disc, so you can check from that angle. If you're not able to see, just flash a light and you will be able to see on both sides. Okay, apart from that, I mean, these are the major things that I checked, and this is something that I checked based on whatever I could find on the internet. But yeah, I mean, if there are other things that could be checked, please comment down below, so that you can help out others who are watching this video. Okay, so one thing that I did not check and I should have checked, and which led to an issue during the first month, is the clutch play. So the clutch play was a little too much in my case. The clutch play was a little too much in my case. So I had to press it all the way down to make the gear change. Okay, that led to very clunky gear shifts, and I could not start the bike on the first gear even when the side stand was up, and when I had pulled the clutch properly. So I had to get that fixed during the first service. So maybe when you do your PDI, just try to start your bike on the first gear. Okay, so that's about it. That's what I wanted to cover in today's video, the PDI of the bike. If you all have any questions on this, just drop a message on the chat below, the comments, and I'll try to address it as much as possible. I'm not an expert. I'm just stating all the things that I did when I got the bike. Yeah. So that was it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a nice day. Bye bye.